Live look outside the mothership here as the cold front has settled upon us. A couple things we're going to concentrate on. Number one, how cold did it get? And number two, we'll update our rain here after we actually pick some up this week. Now, a couple magic numbers to point out here on our weather trend from yesterday into today. Number one, we're going to talk about that 3 o'clock hour right in between there because that enabled us to set a record for October 22nd at Joplin Regional Airport. Don't ask me what happened at 10 o'clock. Everybody got a coffee break. And we're like, we're not logging temperatures today. And then whoosh, there's when it hit, at least in Joplin, right there. Look at a 10-degree drop in between 2 and 4. How about a 20-degree drop there in between 2 and 6? So to put it in perspective, here's where we stand right now. 43 in Oswego, 41 in Carthage, 39 in Lamar, and a whole bunch of high 30s, low 40s. But remember, you can take about 7-8 degrees off of what we're seeing right here, and that gives you an idea of what it feels like. Magic number, minus 40. So we went from hot to not. Joplin set that October 22nd record, got up to 85 yesterday. That happened specifically at 2:38 in the afternoon. That broke the previous record of 84 degrees from 1963. Now at midnight, still 68 degrees at Joplin Regional Airport, but Chanute had fallen to 54 degrees. The interesting thing about that was Chanute also topped out at 85 degrees yesterday at Martin Johnson Airport. Still 3 degrees short of a record, but it gives you an idea. Everybody was up at 85 during the peak hours. But that was the indicator right there that this thing was going to sweep through. By 6 a.m., Chanute's down to 39, 8:30. Joplin's bottomed out at 41. So those are the two coolest temperatures that we recorded at the airport as the front rolled through. And that's a 46-degree difference in Chanute, 44-degree differential in Joplin. Like I said, minus 40, the magic number. Did a little research in Pittsburgh. Actually had Pittsburgh dropping some 48 degrees from yesterday's high to where it bottomed out this morning. Here's gives you an idea. This is just 24 hours. That's on the money as far as where we were at 12:16 on Thursday. 41-degree difference in both Carl Junction and Carthage, and everybody else very, very close to 40. Now, nice thing is, even with the cold front, we don't approach that record low for today. Got to go back to 1981, 28 degrees on October the 23rd. But I guess the positive aspect of this week as a whole is we were able to actually pick up some precipitation. Now, before we talk rain, I want to remind everybody up in our northwest quadrant right here, light purple, that is a freeze watch. Dark purple, freeze warning. I don't care if your county is not in the purple. You probably want to protect your vegetation, plants, and flowers that are outside because we are going to see some patchy frost come tomorrow. Now, the plants actually did kind of benefit when you go back to Saturday and take it all the way through Friday here. As we see, especially down here in southwest Missouri, anywhere from about 2 to 3 inches of rain. And remember, on the drought monitor, this is that area of extreme drought in the 4 states as well. So hopefully by the time we get the next monitor on Thursdays, remember that happens on Thursday, this area is actually going to get just a little relief. And it was nice and widespread. Really can't complain about the rain that we were able to pick up considering how dry we've been since beginning of July. Of course, wind's done at 180. That's why we got our wind chill. Seeing some gusts of 30 miles per hour, and it penetrated pretty deep. We're talking about 42 in Dallas-Fort Worth. It could play a little role in the World Series tonight, as a matter of fact. Usually your temperatures down there in Arlington should be about 60 at game time. But yeah, looks like it could be in the 40s. And remember, you've got one team from LA. You got another team that plays indoor at Tampa. They figured they're going to end up in Texas and everything was going to be fine, right? So we'll kind of stabilize for the 40s later this afternoon. Do want to point out as that rain pushes east, tomorrow is going to be dry up into the 50s. Sunday is actually going to make it into the 60s. The interesting thing about Sunday afternoon and evening is, oh, there we go again. We're going to pick up rain because guess what? It's on the backside of it, a cold front. And so that's why we've got the 40s and even a chance for some wintry mix on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's going to be...
This is an interesting week.
I'm not ready for winter yet.
We got a little taste of everything
Definitely
this
not ready
week,
for winter yet. I know. I mean, with the record highs tomorrow or yesterday, I mean,
right.
And then as cold as it's going to
But
get.
we got rain.
Ooh.
That was the key part.
Yes, we finally did. All right, thanks, Michael.